pictures of Spodinusman.
Wow. Oh, there's a Splatoon, there's a Splatfest coming up, Springfest. April 11th. Oh hey, that's just in time for me to stream. What the fuck? Kiki's at the door just staring in. She looks so funny. You got the game working? I say. Kiki, what are you doing? Okay, she's leaving. Kiki's so funny. But yeah, that's just in time because I will be home by then.
One
Hooray.
second, hold on.
Also, I've been playing more Excitebike 64. I did manage to progress in it finally. I'm slowly improving.
A certain somebody had messaged had told me that they needed 5 seconds of my time, and then proceeded to appeal my decision to classify them as a scaly rat.
Oh.
Somebody wasn't happy that I classified them as a scaly rat.
Okay.
You're never gonna guess who.
Nope.
Yeah, it's impossible.
There's probably Arrow.
Nah, it's not. Shut the fuck up, piece of shit. It would never be Arrow. Fuck you.
But she's got scales.
Yeah, loads of people have scales. You have scales.
I do not.
Look very closely at your skin. They're there.
No.
Like look at your wrist, especially.
That's literally
the
not
back
scales.
of your fingers.
That's not what scales are, Beth.
It is.
It isn't. Scales are like hard structures that grow out of the skin. Mammals are like, that's one of our defining features is we do not have scales.
You claim to be a mammal now?
I'm gonna scrumbless you. Well, I don't know how to get through there. Oh, we got the flat Wario. Always liked that transformation. I didn't know this game had so many of the transformations from 2 and 3. Because like all I knew about this game was, you know, like the bashing attacks and stuff. Like I didn't know this one was so similar to previous Wario Lands still.
It's funny you say that because the Wario Lands in general are like quite unsimilar to each other half the time.
What do you mean? This one's just like 2 and 3, honestly.
I mean, you have a health bar again.
Well, I mean, that's like one change. It's not that different. How is it? Even the level format is like kind of similar. Like the way the world map works and everything is very similar to the previous 2 Wario Lands. I'm pleasantly surprised.
The other 2 Wario Lands don't have the tuber though.
The tuber?
Yeah.
What tuber?
The one you fucking refused to buy in the shop.
Oh. Because I don't want to play the fucking minigames to get coins to afford anything in the shop.
You had enough money to buy the tuber!
The minigames suck. I don't want to play them anymore.
You already had enough! You had enough! Yeah, it's a very funny reference to the opening song, you know. I've had enough.
You know, I don't think there was much reason to throw that in there. Actually, yes, there was, because now we need to get flattened.
You got one Mario fan game that's like Mario CD.
Uh-huh.
When you think about it, its premise is kind of fucking funny. Because, like, this is just Mario CD.
Oh.
A weirdly, like, creative team off the rails and, you know, game that defined a very niche group of people's entire childhoods that had quite bold musical elements. You know, which are like, you know, which people, you know, this is like the kind of game where people will be like, oh, here's a list of albums that have Wario Land 4 sound, you know?
And the fucking timing. I gotta line it up so that I go, like, it keeps lining up so that he goes to the solid blocks. I need to line it up so he goes in the gaps.
Do you jump when you get to the edge?
Yes. Because if I don't jump,
or should I just walk off it?
Then he still doesn't go in. Oh. I stand corrected, I suppose.
Oh, what was that, Lena? What was that, Lena?
Fuck up. I think you should shut the fuck up. Because I thought I already tried that.
When you're a funny
No,
little
my
creature,
rock!
I love
No,
you,
my
Danny.
fucking rock!
It's a football!
No, I gotta try all over again.
But ironically, I think that's a football.
It's a rock, Bess.
Why is it like football shaped and why is it stitched then?
It's not stitched, it's a rock.
It's not a. Why has it got segments and why is it egg shaped like an American football?
Because it just happens to be like that. It's just a random rock.
It's a rock! I mean, it's a football!
It's
I
too lumpy
stitched it
to be a
myself.
football.
It could be a shit football.
The only
It's all
other thing,
pigs- it's
like,
all
and it's
pigskin.
also really heavy and breaks things.
I mean, if I threw like a football at your face, it'd probably hurt.
No, it's absolutely not a football. Get that guy banned in every chat. Get that guy out of here.
I'm doing it. Hold on.
Sasha got it.
I was gonna do it, but you to be patient.
Bumpy Biss.
I think it'd be really funny if Pancake Wario couldn't jump.
Can't.
So when you go in
There we
here,
go.
you just get soft locked forever.
It would be funny to you and you alone.
It'd be really
Like
funny.
how the crusher stops crushing when you are flattened. Its work is done, I guess. The music here is like fucked up.
Twerky, twerky. Bim, 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 bim.
Or they've even got the fire transformation.
I love how it's just a normal block, but it's just painted red. In case of being incinerated, just touch this block.
Oh, it doesn't break that one. I was hoping it would. He turns into a Goomba at the end. Like, it's funny they chose to use like digitized photographs for the backgrounds sometimes.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Or maybe not photographs, but you know, like they went for like this specific like, compressed looking style, you know?
Yeah.
With the frogs down there. I want to explore a little bit first before I activate the frog. Oh, I almost activated it accidentally.
Do I play Wario Land Shake Dimension at some point?
Perhaps. It's a Wii game
fucking
though,
love that
so
game.
I would want to like, own it physically, I think. Play it. I don't know how expensive that one is. I know, I forgot again. I just don't even think about- the only time I think about it is when spammers show up in my chat.
What is Seribot?
It's a thing I used to have active on the channel, but for some reason doesn't work anymore. It's supposed to just block like spammers and stuff automatically.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my god.
The
Why
first
is it
thing I
so
would do
easy
is
to
try
fall
get
in there?
blocked. I would try to convince that I was a spammer. I would come in and be like, "You want free followers? Go to BisTheFairy.com."
Oh my god. Yeah, it used to be installed on my channel. I don't know what happened to it. I never uninstalled it, to my knowledge. Maybe it was supposed to be updated or something and I never updated it.
Updated? Updated?
Oh no! This is gonna be tough. Music is very beepy bloopy right now. Down here. Okay, nothing worthwhile down here. Alright, we got them all. We just need to get the fuck out. Ta-da!
I always used to misread the Wario dash sprite. I thought his arms were his feet somehow.
Oh.
And it always looked like a really stupid run as a result.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at that animation then. Does it say slelled at the top there? The toxic landfill.
I think you're ahead of the curve on Wario Land for analysis. Nobody else has noticed the slelled door.
Oh, we're in a junkyard now. It's just like gray area.
Oh my god, this is just like 2022's gray
His
area!
arms were his. Why did you think his feet were in the air?
Because it looked like they were going around. I was like, oh, well, Sonic's feet go around.
Oh, you were being Sonic brained.
But then his like stomach reaches the ground more than his feet, so like it was like I was like, oh, it must just be a really exaggerated pose, you know? They were really pushing this. They were really pushing this one.
Oh yeah, Bess, I sent you a video last night that said Sega has officially given like an official Sonic timeline. Did you watch that?
No, we are not. We won't think about this.
I wanted to know, like, what you think of it. I haven't seen it. I wanted to hear it from you. Or hear about it from you.
Oh, let me read them off for you.
It sounds like you're not very happy with it. Oh look, it's just like gray area, now we're in the sewer. I think that Wario has no qualms with swimming in the sewer water.
I don't think it's supposed to be taken as seriously as people are taking it.
What do you mean?
Like, I think it might just be like an informal list of games that had like meaningful things happen in them. You know, and it's a Japanese website, and now people look at the machine translation like, oh, timeline reveal.
Oh,
but okay,
shit. This is just like super climb up. Not one level. Where you smash through a bunch of blocks. I can't believe that they just did everything that I did in my games in this game. I believe they just took everything from me. Can you believe it, Biss?
That's pretty terrible.
Wario Land 4 was clearly inspired by Electric Piranhas.
So if you were to take this as like a timeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
The timeline goes Sonic 1, Sonic CD, Sonic
Look at this
2,
fucking Deltarune enemy.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Mania, then Sonic Forces from classic Sonic's point of view, then Sonic Mania's Encore mode, then Sonic Superstars, Sonic 4 Episode 1, Sonic 4 Episode 2, Adventure, Sonic Shuffle, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Battle, Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Rush, Sonic 06, Sonic Riders, Sonic Rush Adventure, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Sonic Free Riders, Sonic Lost World, Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Forces, and then Sonic Frontiers.
It kind of mostly just makes sense, doesn't it?
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so question number 1. Why are Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3 there, but not the first one?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Why is Sonic 4 Episode 1, 2 here?
You don't think they should even be here at all?
Sonic 4 ends off with Little Planet being stuck inside of the Death Egg 2 forever. Because they never made the third game. How do you reconcile this? Sonic just goes,
Yeah, what can you do? I guess we tried. We're going home now. Bye-bye.
That's just how it is. The Little Planet's just fucked forever.
What if I was fucked forever?
Wow, thank you for that, Elena. I don't know. Also, like, in this setup, Sonic meets Blaze, who is from an alternate dimension, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the next game, she's from the future. And then 2 games later, she's from an alternate dimension again. Like, people had assumed that Sonic 06 must have come before Rush. And then the Blaze in that game, and at the end of Sonic, in the end of Silver's story, okay, so at the end of Silver's story in Sonic 06, right?
Uh-huh.
Blaze, there's a thing that implies Blaze is going to a different dimension,
Hi, Shan.
and she absorbs like the fire god Iblis, which would explain her fire powers, and like I guess in the Rush games maybe. I mean, she kind of already had them, but like, and also like there's this general fan theory that like Blaze's dimension is actually the future or something, right? I don't know, like, why does nobody fucking say, "Hey, Blaze, what's up?" when they see, like, so that means, this means Blaze has already met Sonic, I guess, or has he? Is it that the time travel's weird? Like, how the fuck is this happening? Why does Blaze know Sonic one game and then the next game she fucking... It treats her as if she has a completely different context. What the fuck is going on?
Good question.
So that's a bit weird.
Why is this so fucking difficult? I just want to get the monkey over there.
Why does Sonic Riders 1 take place between 06 and Sonic Rush Adventure? And then the next Riders game takes place between Sonic Rush Adventure and Sonic Unleashed.
Oh, speaking of Sonic Riders, Bess, I was watching a video that was just going over, like, every version. It was like every Shadow the Hedgehog model and every Rouge the Bat model that include Sonic Riders.
Yeah.
Why did they look so fucking terrible in that game? What were they doing? Those were like the worst models. Those are the worst designs they've ever had. What the fuck was up with that?
Squarehead Sonic.
Oh, absurdly worse, yes.
I think they look good.
What the fuck were they doing? Like, Shadow looked like a fucking... I don't even know how to describe it. He looked awful. He looked like a weird, lanky man. And Rouge has like these, again, like weird proportions. She's got like massive hands. Everybody's got yaoi hands. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know everybody's like looks like that, but it's like, why? The game looks awful.
Well, it's like a game that was supposed to be like sort of extreme, so they exaggerate everybody. It's kind of like punk or whatever. You know, it's a graffiti art.
So looking awful is punk?
Yeah, that's why sounding awful is what folk punk is all about. Don't tell her I said that.
Wow. Even I have the occasional folk punk song that I like. Need to bring the monkey with me. How do I get the monkey over here?
I'm looking at the Shadow model. Hey, he looks fine.
Oh, he's just disgusting.
I think also so they could do like trick animations better, they made them have more like body and arm and leg length.
Ooh, this is satisfying. Did you see that? See what I just did?
No.
That was some good shit.
No.
You're not even watching it to stream.
Cause I'm looking at the Shadow model you just look at!
Alright, here we go, frog time, baby.
Aww, I'm sorry, Shane.
Alright, fatten me up, monkey. Monkey.
Okay, monkey. Deliver the good shit. I need those calories, you fucking smeared piece of shit.
Smeared piece of shit.
No, Simeon.
Oh, they called him a smeared piece of shit. Like, like that was just, I was like, that was a horrible insult. You would hate that guy. Like somebody a smeared piece of shit. Oh my god.
You're not even like an aesthetically appealing little emoji.
It's just like smeared across the ground. Like somebody like stepped in it and like squished it across the ground, you know? That's like that's a big insult. Call somebody a smeared piece of shit. Right, there we go. Got him. Got Mr. Key.
And look at the Rouge model specifically.
I think that, I think Sonic Riders is just an ugly fucking game, I'm gonna be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's bad.
I'm gonna tell Ari you said that.
Yeah, I'm not sorry. I think it looks bad.
Okay, what's the best looking? What's the best looking model like game, Sonic game in terms of character models?
Honestly, based on the video I watched, it was Sonic Forces.
Get out of your
Sonic Forces
square head
has
Sonic
the best
bullshit.
looking models.
But they made Sonic like light blue. When they shrank his spines, his muzzle curves terrible.
When the guy doing the video I saw was like, "Oh yeah, this is like this is like so refined and like this looks like this is like the best like depiction of the character."
Refined?
Is
Fuck off.
like they spent many years refining the character design.
Load of shit. You shut the fuck up.
I agree. I think I agree. Like looking at the models like darkly and everything. I really liked how the newer ones look.
Well, they're smooth, but like the actual way they've like proportioned things sucks.
I think they look good. I like them a lot.
Shadow and
colors
Silver
are
have
nice.
really long spines because their spines are unaltered
It was
from their
specifically
previous
Shadow they were
appearances.
talking about. Shadow looks great.
Yeah, but okay, well, just talk about those games in general though. It sucks because like Sonic has shorter spines than like the other fucking hedgehogs because they shortened his without like making the rest of this like without like being like a general thing.
I think our opinions on Sonic aesthetics are diverging quite a bit at this point.
Yeah, because your tastes suck a bit.
No, I think you're just too like pretentious about it.
I am not fucking pretentious. Fuck you.
I think you're just caring about things that don't actually matter. You're too nitpicky.
I think you're eating your slop like a good little piggy.
Oh, thanks.
Give me flat muzzle curve. Give me square head Sonic. Give me
I still don't
Quilbolto.
see the fucking difference between square and round. I think they're both round. And I think you're just drawing the arbitrary spiral on them. Like, you're just drawing an arbitrary circle onto his head.
It's not an arbitrary circle if it
I could
matches
draw,
what's there.
I could draw an arbitrary circle on a regular Sonic and would still look round.
Yeah, but it wouldn't match the curve. It wouldn't match the muzzle's shape and the ear placement.
The muzzle's the same. It's all the same, Biz.
It's not the same.
It's all the fucking same. I think I got time for one more level, and then still have time to do some Woden. You know, my favorite thing about Super Woden GP so far is that I just enjoy saying the word Woden. It's a good word.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it is. I wonder if this game has any new transformations, because so far all the ones I've seen are pre-existing ones. I also, I'm obviously not the first person to point this out, but I do enjoy that all of Wario's quote-unquote transformations are just like bad things happening to him.
Yeah.
They're all just Wario suffering. Do you like that aspect of it, Bis?
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny. Because it just shows that he's so desperate for his money and his treasure, he doesn't care what happens to him, really.
And also, it's funny for the audience to watch Wario suffer. Wario's a character that you laugh at when bad things happen to him, you know?
Yeah.
There's another pre-existing transformation.
Also, Sonic's fucking skin is yellow now.
They pointed that out too, that they liked it better now.
You just found like the worst YouTube video.
Well, that's the thing is that, like, I agreed with the points he was making. Like, yeah, I agree. You know, it's just about aesthetic choices. Tastes on those things are subjective, so... Like, you always talk about it like, oh, it's gotta be like they're ruining it. They gotta make it like this. And it's like, I don't know, some people like it better this way. And then you're like, oh, well, people who like it better that way are fucking morons, or whatever, you know?
They are, though.
You can't just let people have different opinions on fucking artistic choices.
No. I think they're stupid. Well, yeah, you are being like, oh, fucking Sonic Riders models are just like ass. Like, what were they thinking? Like, what should have got like a guy body?
Those are my opinions. I didn't say anything about people who like it. Did I?
I will say that an inordinate amount of people that like seemingly quote unquote like flat muzzle and all that shit, right? They have this weird tendency to like not actually like seemingly like these things until somebody comes and says they don't like them. At which point you have to then go, well,
because I looked at all the models next to each other and still came to the conclusion that I like those ones better. I think it's been like a slow improvement over time.
It's of little consequence. We're still gonna win.
What?
We're gonna win.
Who's gonna win?
Round headers. We're gonna win.
No, I don't think Sega's ever gonna do anything with any of that stuff. Like, there's not gonna ever be Blue Shoes Tails. There's not gonna be Roundhead Sonic.
Okay, Blue Shoes Tails is different because Tails has never had blue shoes before.
Actually, there will be round-headed Sonic because he's already round-headed, and you're deluding yourselves.
His head is not fucking round! His face is like a weird trapezoid. His ears are floating on nothing. If you were to cut out that head, then he's like some weird Jimmy Neutron head. These big fucking peanut bombs. Big fucking 20-head Sonic.
Oh my god.
Fucking weird chunk lump wedge head Sonic.
Yeah, well, if it's so bad, then why do they make him look like that?
Because it's a phone game of just basing the next model off the last one, rather than like the original fucking design. It's like saying, well, why do they base fucking pugs on? Why do pugs keep getting like more flat faced? And it's like, well, because they keep basing it off they keep just doing the same things again and again and again. And it keeps drifting arbitrarily.
I see.
Because this shit isn't being... Because so much of this stuff is just, like... a series of, like...
why would... If it looks bad, then why would they do it? Wouldn't artists be trying to make things look good? And I do think it looks good. I don't have any issues with it, personally. As mentioned.
I mean, that's like saying, well, why doesn't Dragon Ball Super look good then? That's made by artists. Why does Dragon Ball Super look like shit? Why does New Super Mario Bros. U look shit, Elena?
Well, that game doesn't look like shit.
Why doesn't it look like Wonder, though?
Because they hadn't come up with that yet. And also, I think that game looks really nice. I think the only reason that game got in it, like, that game is like the best one in the series. I think the only reason it got any flack was because people were fatigued on New Super Mario Bros. As a concept at the time.
I mean, I do, but like, I just think
the game is great.
like...
It's really good. Aesthetically, it's the best one too. Like, if that one had come first, and you didn't have 3 other New Super Mario Bros. Games that look similar, I don't think it would have gotten the complaints that it got at all.
Okay, well, why does Sonic Riders look like that then?
Because they were dumbasses.
Oh, that's it. They were dumbasses, were they? So you're telling me that they were dumbasses then, but then Sonic Team became really smart by the time Sonic Forces came out, we're like, oh yeah, let's lock in. Let's just make everything look perfect.
Exactly.
Also, the side muzzle on the model looks stupid.
Oh, the guy doing the video was just like, oh, I like it much better when they put the mouth to the side. It looks much better.
Stupid. Looks like shit. Because they consistently don't place the camera right. So then Sonic's always just talking out the far side of his mouth like an idiot. Also, at this point, they should be able to make a mouth that slides across the muzzle based on the camera angle. It should definitely be possible, but they don't fucking do it! They just keep being like, oh, we'll flip it from one side to the other when we feel like it. And they don't do a good job of doing that.
This level is confusing me.
Also, the fact that they haven't, like, Mickey Moused his spines yet kind of weirds me out. Like, it feels like a thing that would be very much possible at this point. To have the spines automatically bend a bit to always be visible behind the head.
I think they just want Sonic to look real. It would be too cartoony.
But, well, bad character design to do it with. They've had to give him labia eyelids as a result. So much of how Sonic looks is like it's grounded in stuff that only really works in 2D. The mono eye only works like.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Or in 3D that's like loose enough that you can like, you know, treat it like 2D.
Where do I go? How do I
That's
break
a really
this?
good question.
I'm really confused.
Oh, the confusion, Elena.
Yes, I'm the confusion Elena. How about this one? No. Oh. Something broke there.
Try doing a normal roll on the slope.
Oh, good thought. Oh. Oh, well that just got me a diamond. This is... okay, that's not even progress. Oh, you can roll up hills. So if I get the snowball all the way down here, and then go that way, that'll work. Okay. I didn't know you could roll uphill. That's important
I'm a little bit
information.
bullshit like that. The gravity only affects me when it's funny.
Okay, now we go all the way down with the snow. Uh-huh. I was missing the context that you can go uphill. Okay, now it makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but the gameplay makes sense. What I'm supposed to do makes sense now.
Now you're cooking with ass.
With Wario's ass. That's all the treasures.
There's this song in Warframe, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like a you know like a people working song.
Also, oh, I have to admit, I thought
Okay.
every time I hear Warframe, I confuse it with Warhammer. You know, the model making thing.
Oh, that is the worst one you could have said.
So every time I've seen y'all talking about Warframe lately, I keep thinking you've gotten into the fucking model Warhammer thing.
They are so different, like so different on like just a aura level.
I'm sorry. My brain doesn't know the difference between them. I don't remember what Warframe is.
But yeah, there's this one area you go to in Warframe, right?
What is Warframe again? I don't remember.
It's an MMO where you can play as a series of people that have been turned into.
Well, that explains why Callie's been playing
mechanical skin suits.
She's in an MMO mood lately.
Yeah. But there's this place you go to where basically there's a load of like cyborg people, right? And they're kind of like a wage slave population, like they're all in debt to like this one.
Well, that level was very easy after I got the frog.
They're all in debt to this company, right? And the thing is that they're made of partially robot parts, right? Because they've had to sell some of their flesh. So now they're partially working to try and buy the flesh back, right? And that's like the theme of the place. And they have this song that's like
have my dick back, please.
They have yeah. And they have this part where it's like they're all working. And there's like a load of like working noise, like wrenches and spanners.
Right, when they get turned into those, it's the yo, where my dick at? Hey,
hey. And they have this, but yeah, you know those songs people do when they're working together, like slave songs or whatever. And it's like kind of that sort of core. It's like boom, the air and water flowing hot, the land we call our home. Sha, bum 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 bum. Don't forget, weight of what we're owed, or something like that, right? I was just like singing that to myself at work last time I was mopping, right? But I couldn't remember the lyrics, so I was just bullshitting on each time. So what was just Krunt gets the Wario Steam.
Hey, let's look at what's new on the Switch eShop. I haven't done that in ages.
I think about the word Krunt all the time. It's the best example of getting past censorship I've ever seen in my life. Because like it sounds like something Wario should say. They should just canonize Wario calling people Krunts.
$109.99 for a game.
That's a bundle, Elena.
Yeah, but it's like it just bundles in DLC.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not multiple games.
What is this, a Dragon Ball game?
Little Strays. Isn't there a game called Stray? Is this just a bootleg of that?
Yeah, it's a bootleg of that.
Bowling Fever Value Edition.
It's pretty sad.
Mine Clicker. Oh, good lord.
Senkyu looks nice. That looks like a...
Senkyu? It's an
Arcade
Archives game.
Yeah. Look at the artwork in that. That's nice.
The Last Hero. Motorbikes Pro 2025. Not impressed with your game that's being sold for $2. I don't think it actually looks very pro.
Look at that bargain basement Minecraft.
Value edition. Oh wait, I saw a video of this game the other day. At least I think it was this one. Hold on, let me confirm if it was this one. Because if it was this one, then this one I was like thinking about doing a video on. It doesn't quite look the same though, so let me check real quick what it actually was. Let me go into my YouTube history. Search for off-road. It was called Off-Road Racing. Buggy X ATV X Moto. This is Buggy Off-Road Racing. I don't think it's the same game. What the? No, I want recent releases, please.
Do you see AAA clock?
I sure did. Minimalistic beginnings. It's just a clock. It just turns your Switch into a clock, that's it. Croctopia? What the hell is that?
I hate this. Oh, that looks awful. Oh, I don't like. Cozy Hunt! Otherwise known as Cunt.
It's just a find the thing. Find the
Oh,
hidden
it's
images
the, it's the
game.
port of
There's
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
more and more AI generated stuff.
Did I send you the image related to that, actually, Elena?
Boomerang of Destruction.
Oh, I didn't. Elena. Elena. People were losing their minds.
Buy the bunny. Car dealership.
Because the
AI generated
the Switch
bullshit.
The Switch version of Xenoblade Chronicles X is like pretty new, right? Somebody just uploaded a picture to Twitter that had like the back of the box for the Switch, the Wii U version, and the back of the box for the Switch version. And the back of the box for the Wii U version was like, it was like something like mature themes, violence or something. And the Switch version is mature themes, violence, and sex. So everybody's like,
what the fuck?
What did they add? What did they add to Xenoblade? And then people were posting the fucking Roblox sex update image.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've looked at what's new on the Switch eShop that we've reached a point where it's just half the stuff is AI generated. That wasn't a thing last time I did this on stream. It's gotten dire out here. What the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that thing? Look at snails versus humans. What the fuck is that?
Well, do you want to watch the trailer if there is one?
I'm probably gonna get copyright claimed if I do that. Because I probably have some stupid music. Okay, they don't have a trailer to watch. Ew. The fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Hello? Can you fucking call it that?
Egg console?
No, not egg. Look at the title of this game.
Trapeary Garden!
Hello? Can you say what? Excuse me? No, it just is that. Look. That's just.
No!
Nintendo, what are you doing? Hello? Nintendo? You allow this on your system? Hello? Knew it. I really do hate myself. I really do hate you after all. Huh? You've gotta be 10 plus years. Makes its Nintendo Switch debut. Witness the most gorgeous cross-dressing girls love story ever made in thoroughly animated glory. You can't make this shit up. What?
Referred to as some students by the goddess of Black Camille. Who the White Lily fan?
2.3 gigabytes.
What?
Drug reference, strong language, suggestive themes. They got this shit rated by the ESRB. Someone at the ESRB had to look at this. Be like, oh, okay. Looks like some shit, but God fucking damn. What? Wait, hold on. They got Fate on the Switch? What the hell? Hello? When did this happen? I used to love this game. You never fucking put it on sale on Steam. There's a Switch version? Yeah, it just looks like it's just... Looks like it's the original Fate. Oh no, it's all for it? What the hell? Hello? That's incredible. I need to tell my mom about this. You used to love playing this game too.
Aww.
Fucking shit. I never expected this. God damn. Now, if only they could do this with Plants vs. Zombies. It's basically just sort of like a more cartoony version of Diablo.
Choose your fate.
Damn. But you can tell, you can tell I was inspired by this too. Think I look familiar?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that was a big inspiration for, that's why he's, you know, he's the god of fate. Get that? Because he's a reference. Oh, that's sick. Well, that made it all worth it to go looking through this today. I found out that exists. Alright, we've gone too far now. I don't want to see the Smurfs. Alright, but you can stay for Woden if you want to, or you can get going if you need.
Nah, I better get going. Like, I think I've been pretty awful on stream tonight.
You
I
have
probably should
not.
a day off. Nah, I've been terrible.
What do you mean you've been terrible?
I just kept getting into arguments about muzzle curve. I promised my
was funny.
therapist I wouldn't do this anymore.
But I enjoyed that.
A minute, if I get